We should have a mic now. Let's see if that's working. Okay. I'm getting volume here. Mic looks like we're good. As a matter of fact, we might be up a little too high. Okay. Don't know what that was about. Apparently, we had to unplug and reset the mic real quick. No problem. Of course, we're going to have technical issues. But we are back to being live again, guys. It's taking quite a journey to get back to the point where I could. Make sure I'm not getting echo or anything here. I don't think I am. Okay, good. Breeze, how's it going? Thomas Burley. Kick Rocks. Nice to see all you guys. So, but I'll be in and out. Just got onto shift. No problem, Breeze. Thanks for stopping in and supporting, brother. Always appreciate it. Let's see. Just getting everything. King of Arenas. Nice to see. Kick Rocks. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it overwhelmingly. Let's go ahead and...
KIKROX86 super chatted $9.99. Good luck.
Love it, brother. Thank you so much, my man. So as you guys can see, we got a few of the things back up and running. Still going to have to adjust a few things. I really got to see you. I'm always in bed when you stream. I think usually. Yeah, man. I'm going to be streaming a couple times this weekend just to get back into everything. And that's awesome right now. So I'm getting a warning from YouTube that my bitrate is actually too high. But anyways, guys, we finally got the new computer in. We got it all. We got most everything back up and running again. So we're doing really good there. We're also back to having everything switched over. I've still got a few things that I've got to play with and adjust. Obviously, not everything is where it once was, but I figure while we're still, what better way to come back officially than to open some crystals? And I got a few, so let's do it. As a matter of fact, not only do I got a few, I've got 4 accounts worth of crystals to open today. So let's have some fun. Let's start with some relics here. We just got the a lot of stuff has changed. I took several months away from the game to focus on some personal life stuff for a while and to get just to this point so that I could be back by now. I'm actually a little later than I thought I was going to be, but still coming back. So there's a lot of things that have changed while I was gone that I'm still not fully up on. Like these new relics, I'm excited for them. I have not played Pokemon Go today, but I think I've got 8 Rayquazas already, including 3 shinies, one of which is lucky. So let's start out with these. So we got 2 new right off the bat, which are, I don't know which ones. I honestly don't. I think it's the 6-star skill one, which is, I think, Okoye, and then the 5-star Karnak. I think are the 2 new ones. But we also duped a couple as well. Or 6 new and 2 dupe. I read that backwards. I'm doing great here, guys. Absolutely wonderful. I mean, so mostly we got new ones there. That's where my confusion was. Again, like I said, I've still got to learn more on these newer relics and figure these out and figure out who all they're going to and everything else. I've just been going with whatever's recommended on some of them just to get them in place. But we got quite a bit, so eventually I'm going to get all my 7 stars loaded down with relics, and then after that I'll kind of go from there. I know the prestige thing has been changing. I know it changes even further on Monday from what I was hearing Yusafa say, in Truth's video that he just put out yesterday, which if you guys haven't checked that out, please do. One of the things about it is I hear a lot of complaints. I've always heard a lot of complaints in this community. Nothing wrong with that. I think it's fair. I always think that we should criticize things and everything. Nothing is ever going to be perfect for everybody. But sometimes it does feel like there's kind of an elite batch of things going on where some of the upper tier people just kind of don't think about what's good for the community as a whole. And they're only worried about what they're worried about. But honestly, there was a lot of really good comments made in that video that I heard, including a lot of suggestions that I heard that would be really good for something like Banquet. Yes, I'm seeing that. One of the suggestions that got brought up was the idea of, for the whales, having like paid for their tickets to come to Vancouver next month. Okay? That doesn't hurt the game in any way, shape, or form. That doesn't make the guys that can spend $50,000 on Banquet have a massive advantage. What it does, I'll be in and out, no problem, brother. I appreciate the support either way. But it doesn't take away from us who can't spend on it and gives them something that still makes them feel appreciated. And they are an important part of the community. I do agree with what was said in there, talking about the idea that the whales are are a huge important part of the community. If they are not spending on the game, those of us who spend very little or the free-to-play players would not have a game to play. So there shouldn't be any hatred towards them whatsoever, and I do like the idea that they're suggesting things that would benefit them that none of us would be disadvantaged at. Oh, I get it, man. There's been times in this game I have spent way too much. We'll take the 6-star Moondragon there. Mostly right now, I know I've already pushed it over. We're going to be opening several 7-stars today. So, I do have the weekly crystal from this week. Anything exciting that opens during all this, like the 5,000 7-star shards was not bad. I will take that. Gerson, good evening. Just saying hi, good luck, and great to see you back streaming. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I'm not participating in Banquet much this year. It's not worth. I'll see. I think. Okay, I will tell you. I am theorizing that Banquet's going to be more so worth it this year. Mostly because of the fact of it wasn't as much so last year, and there were so many people disappointed. And there is so much uproar in the community. Now, I know there's always uproar in the community, like I said, but it does feel a little different right now. And I'm hoping very much so, and I want to give Kabam the benefit of the doubt. 73 last year, nice. Yeah, I know Yusafa said in the video that he hit 4th and spent over 50K. Now, if I was in his position in life, I'd do it in a heartbeat. And I know that sounds ridiculous. It really does. But I do understand. Like, if I was where he is financially, dropping that kind of money to have the advantage to make up for my lack of skill, I'd do it in a heartbeat. And the sad thing is that's pretty much what he said. He said he knew he couldn't catch up in skill, but if he could have the top roster in the game, then that would make up for some of his skill. Now, like I say often, and you guys have heard me say it over the years many times, when most people say that they suck at this game, I yeah, you suck at this game. Sure. Blah blah blah. Okay. I I I have never been about my personal skills in this game. We all know that well. Let's pick something. Actually, I'm gonna save that one. We'll do that one in a minute. We got a 4-star relic here of the old style. Um, I would too if I had the money. Yeah, see, that's the thing. There's enough of us that love. Oh yeah, my skill is using too many revives as well. As a matter of fact, the amount of revives and other things that got sold during my little hiatus would probably make most of us cry, myself included. Now that I'm back, but I also came back with a decent amount of stuff. Ooh, I'll take the 4-star Elena for a lot of reasons, but especially for the fact that I don't have her as a 4-star apparently. I think we're gonna do the 5 stars. I took a 4 month break, probably lost a lot of revive. Yeah, I sold a lot of stuff. The milestone rewards and banquets are worth it for the money. Yeah, I can understand that. Not a single new on that. Kind of not surprised. Um, Definitely going to be some max sigs on that. Yeah, let's see. I took a break at I think it was the end of April when I stepped away, and then I just officially came back at the end of September. Like full on came back, reformed my alliance. Um, I don't know why I did that. That is not where I meant to go. And then yeah, like obviously we're back to the channel. So also on top of that, I will answer Harry here in a little bit. I also wanted to mention I have like 7 or 8 cures. If anyone needs the cure, let me know. I will send out cures to anybody during this live stream that needs one. So just keeping that in mind as well. I'm at the same as you, but my alliance still needs work. The cure, what it does, it first off, almost everybody, you didn't miss anything exciting. The best thing I've gotten so far is a 4-star Elena, and I'm only excited about that because I didn't have her. Uh, Everybody got infected because of marble zombies, and if you take the cure once the event's over, the cure track has a lot more free stuff in it. As a matter of fact, I can jump over and show you that real quick here in a minute. That's part of the reason why the miscoloring of the champions right now in the crystals. When you get the dupes, because it's the zombie effect. But there is 2 events in here. Where is it? The Hunger Realm and the Cure Realm. So most of the community seems like they're going the Cure route, and so we've already topped out this. But if you're on the Cure side of it, you're going to get a bunch of emotes and whatnot. But also on top of that, it's a couple high level selectors in here, and the profile pic, obviously. Um, on the hunger side, if you're not cured before the end of the event, same thing except for different pictures. So, if you take the cure or break the cure, Hayak, how's it going? Hake. Robert J, how's it going, man? Nice to see ya. Let's see. Let's do the 7-star. I was hoping to get to a second one, but we didn't. We're right on the heels of it. So, Damon, nice to see you, man. You need the cure. I will send you a cure. You send me a friend's request on any one of my 4 accounts, and I will send you a cure during this live stream. Anyone that needs one. Awakened. Was that the first time awakening on him? Or. Yes. First time awakening on long shot. I don't know how I feel about that one. Let's see. We got the 5-star relic here. Ooh. Hulkbuster relic. I'll take that one. I need like 3 cures. I've got them. I've got like 7 of them right now, Damon. If you want them, I will send multiple of my accounts request. This one is my main account right now, the one I'm on right at the moment. So I've got 2 on this account right now. Thank you for gifting the membership, Damon, and that one went to Hayek.
1 memberships.
And a destroyer. Destroyer is that's my second 7-star relic. So that will definitely help my prestige. And we got an exalted crystal here. Atomic Elephant, how's it going? Oh, you were gifted 3 of them. Yeah, I've got, like I said, I got a bunch of them, so if anybody needs one during the stream here, let me know, and I will send out cures. Now for the big thing. I'll take that. That'll actually be useful. Dark Nick, how's it going, man? Okay, I swear almost everybody I've seen has gotten the maker on their choices. I've heard interesting things about Cassandra Nova, and I've heard the maker is like the only counter to like one person. Dark Nift, it got into the memberships. That's great. Thank you again, Damon. I think I am going to go Spider Woman. I know there was a lot of controversy around her, which I caught part of.
Wolf69 just gifted 5 memberships.
Woo, Bugman, Kurd Bros, which Kurd Bros was on the live stream, the Truth Comic video I was talking about. Definitely check that out. Legacy and Nino, nice. Friends list is full. Give me 2 seconds, I can fix that. Okay, there's room on there now. Send me try that again. Gotcha. And there you go, Robert J. Kurd got one of my alliance leaders. Nice. Yeah, Kurd reached out to me a couple times. I've been talking to him. And like I said, him and Yusafa and J. Will And we're on Truth Comic, the video that he just put out. If you haven't checked it out, definitely check that out. It's worth it. So, got quite a bit in here. Actually, that's one other thing that I'm going to let the chat help me with today. So, I also have in my inventory this. So, I have the 2 to 3 gem here. Hey Wolf, yesterday I uploaded an Injustice 2 video with was Green Arrow art. Nice! Congratulations on that, man. I'll check it out when I get some time. I'm gonna tell him in line chat now. No problem, Mike. Tell him to say hi to me. I've got 5 champions here that I could use it on. I didn't look to see who all's viable. Aegon. Ooh. Anyways, anybody want to give input on that one, let me know. I saw on my feed, just haven't watched it. Yeah, definitely check that one out. It's worth a watch. I'm really happy with a lot of the things that they had to say in that. Even with not being up to date on everything. So, I just messaged him. No idea if he's busy, but if he's not, he'll be for sure. No problem. So, give me just 1 second, guys. We're going to switch over to a different account real quick, and then we're going to continue on with the openings. I do gotta say, I am so glad that they finally fixed. Thanks for the subscription, Atomic Elephant.
Atomic Elephant subscribed to the channel.
The bug that made it so that you'd have to completely close the game every time you switched accounts. And King of Arenas, yes, 4 accounts total. Warzone. Awesome, man. He's going to hop on and say, nice, cool. Appreciate it. So we got 3 relic, 3 of the newer relics over here on this one. And all 3 came out new. I'll take them. We're going to have a lot of the same things on these accounts. I need more. What are you up to, King of Arena? Like 20 accounts at this point? The only reason I can realistically run the 4 accounts the way I do is because I do have 3 devices that I play them on. 21! We're going to be going back to whale. If I could whale, I would. Yeah, man, I get it, man. That's what I was saying at the beginning. Like, I don't fault guys like Usafa for dropping as much as they have. Matter of fact, I'm very appreciative that they can drop that kind of money. It makes it a lot easier on all of us because it keeps the game alive. So I did get all 3 of my little accounts to Paragon thanks to the daily quest and compensation. So I'll be interested to see what these accounts end up with. use my alt a little. Yeah, I've actually got all four of my accounts in one alliance. All four of them are in my alliance right now, so I'm actually somewhat focusing on all of them. Um, I do my dailies and I do the alliance stuff that I need to do in here, but I also, I'm trying to build units on all four accounts so that we can do I want to do a really big banquet, but I don't. I want to do it without spending. I spend a lot on them on war planning, so I can't manage many accounts. Yeah, I get that. That's one of the nice things about coming back the way I did is we're in a lower tier war. I could almost run an alliance with all my. Yes, You're close. Um, but let's see. Either way, I will take that. I will take that for sure. Negs on this account will be nice. The onslaught would have been awesome, but I will definitely take Negs. Okay. I'm sure I'm going to eventually start getting excited about the relics. Negs is a great champion. Yeah, I started really getting into her a lot right before I stepped away from the game, so I know how to use her and stuff, and I have a lot of really good things on her. So okay, um, I think the choice is Cyclops here. Anybody got an opinion otherwise? It's really odd saying the Cyclops is the choice after as many years as Dazzler. Okay. Okay. We'll go Dazzler. Either way, I'm getting two new mutants, so. Not new mutants, but two new mutants to the account. Ah. Yeah, I know. I know they reworked him and he got really good, so I forgot. I think I have one of these over on the other account too that I forgot to open. So after we get everything open, I think we may just go ahead and kind of do an account tour. He is good, but Dazzler's God tier. Yeah, I've heard some good things on her, but I'm gonna have to really look into her a little bit more. I just saw Trappy's video talking about how broken um, uh, Captain. While I was gone. So I'm going to have to get used to some of that even on the back end outside of this too. And I have another cure there that I can pick up. So again, if anybody needs the cure during this live stream, let me know. I'll be sending some random ones out later as well to just random people. But if anybody needs one while I'm streaming, I'd like to go ahead and get everybody in the community that needs them. I got that silk. My silk is rank 4. Yeah, silk is really good. I gotta get these other 2 accounts to up to level 60. They are. That is the only thing that they're kind of behind. Well, I mean, they are behind on content and stuff too. But now that they're Paragon, one of the things that's kind of restricting both of these 2 accounts is just that storage. I don't have nearly enough storage without them being level 60s. I have the option of the cure. I made the wrong choice. You can still get cured. That's not a problem. Drisky, send me a request and aim to any of my accounts, and I can send you over the cure, and you can still be. You need one to be. My main one is Valiant. My biggest account has been Valiant since. Oh my god! Before I left the game, well before I left the game. Oh, a second one to be Valiant. Eventually, yeah, I'm gonna do that too. We're gonna be pushing a lot more stuff now that I'm back. I'm gonna go through some of the older content and kind of get some things cleaned up on the different accounts and everything. And on top of that too, actually like look into some of the leveling that I'll need to do on some of these accounts. I'll skip the Prim for now. But we got 2 more 6 stars here. Let's see if we can get Nico. That'd be nice. Got Prof X and Superior Iron Man, which, by the way, speaking of people that have gotten a rework that came out really well, Superior Iron Man is another one that went from an absolute dud to a great champion. And of course, all those are new, and that'll be nice. Like I said, I got to work relics on all the accounts. It's going to be probably a good hour and a half in itself, just going through and reworking all the relics on all the accounts and figuring out what should be where. So we've already seen Cassandra today, we've already seen Dazzler today, and we've already seen Cyclops today. Dazzler was the choice over Cyclops on the last account. Now, is Dazzler still the choice over Cassandra? Input is welcome. Dazzler is still yes over Cassandra. Legacy, nice to see you. By the way, I believe you just got gifted a membership. So, that is a Mutant 7-star Nexus. That's what it appears to be. Dazzler over Cassie. Okay, I'm almost considering Cassandra over Dazzler just because of the fact that would give me one of them on each account. But we'll go Dazzler on both accounts. So I think that takes care of everything on this account. That was apparently the first Dazzler on this account, so being a 7-star on there. Like I said, once we get through all 4 accounts, we'll That was my alt account. Yep. Hey, you got it on something either way. So let's go ahead and flip it. No, I didn't lose connection. I was just switching accounts. That I'm trying to remember which one I was going to. I'm signed into my main account on my laptop and my alt on my phone. I do. I've got one account open. Like that's me over on my other computer, and then obviously I'm on this one running everything off the actual main account. So that is actually going to be a new channel that is coming soon. But that is more my other side of life. Outside of gaming, that's the business, that's the books, the marketing firm, the books, some of the business side of YouTube, all that type of stuff. My life, good and bad. Try and keep more of just the gaming over here for now. This account just got Paragon a couple days ago. So we're just finishing up the Thronebreaker crystals. This is the only account that didn't get a mutant one. I'll be back. No problem, man. I got 6-star Doctor Doom relic. Nice. Take that. That'll be helpful. Should have one of these on here too. A new champion there. Not a great champion, but a new champion. Thinking about going to the Vancouver. Man, if you do, I'd love to see you. So, tickets for the actual event are $25 a piece, and then obviously whatever your expenses are beyond that. I ended up getting a pretty good deal on my train tickets. Um, and the hotel is going to be reasonable, and I didn't have to spend much on getting my ID upgraded. So that is helpful and awesome in itself. Because, yeah, coming back has not been cheap. All new relics on there as well, including I saw Kashala there. So we got the 7-star loyalty crystal. Because we got all that compensation, so I picked up one on here. Black Cat, I will take that. I do enjoy Black Cat. And let's see what we get from the final Nexus. Well, I live in a city beside Vancouver, so won't need a hotel. No problem, man. Yeah, even more reason if you can go. Nico! I am going Nico. We went Dazzler twice already. We're definitely going Nico. So, still got dailies to finish over here. I still got to get through most. I'm about halfway through all my daily stuff on all the accounts because I'll auto run them on 3 devices at once. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about Nico, and on top of that, I already have Carolina Dean on this account. So let's just start. This is the littlest account technically. So we are looking at we'll start with the 7 stars. Like I said, I have Carolina Dean on here. I have Spider Woman on here. This one's kind of getting a little bit spoiled, to be honest with you. Obviously got the new Spider-Man for free. The Miles Morales Spider-Man, I should say. With Catwoman and Nico being added to the collection, this one is actually shaping up very well for a free-to-play 7-star or free-to-play account that really has not done anything. We'll go ahead and look at the 6 stars. I have more than enough 6 stars. I have pretty much. Let's see, we got the Spiral there, and then obviously Serpent, Titania. We got Aegon when I decide to do Necro on here. We got Hulkling. We got Negs on here. We got a little bit of everybody on here. Got Jack. This account gets spoiled. I swear it does. As a matter of fact, if I could trade some of these few champions off this account to the main account, they would be. But yeah, we definitely have anything I need to work with on this account to get through all the content that I have not done. And we got relics for days. I just got to go through and actually do things with all of them on this account. But to kind of give you an idea on things, this account has 100%ed everything through Act 5, but I have not even started Act 6 on this account. So there's a lot there still to come. But this one is, like I said, the littlest of all the accounts at the moment. So let's go. I am so glad that they fixed that bug that made it so you had to completely shut down everything. No problem, Kirk Bros. I am happy that you got one of them, actually. I have been recommending out to everybody to go check out your little roundtable discussion with Truth Comics. I was really excited to hear a lot of you guys' opinions and stuff. It was one of the more healthy discussions I've seen in the community at this point. So this is the third account I started. It is not much further. It has made it one pass through 6-1. So still way plenty to go through on this one. Let's go ahead and go look and see what it's looking at for champions. 7 stars. The Bastion is huge. Kashala, really happy with her. Would love to get Luke Cage Awakened on here. Shalthra and Mantis are probably going to be some of the workhorses on here. And obviously, now that we got Dazzler on there. Kurt, I just wasted 3k units on Dracula crystals. Ooh, ouch. I could do that, but I'm not going to. Let's see. Now, as far as 6 stars on this account, again, we've got some of the powerhouses right off the bat. Still got some quite a bit that need leveled up, but no shortage of champions on here. I got to get Silk pushed up. She's definitely going to do some work on here. We've got the 7-star Kashala on here, so we won't push her up. I will probably try and make a list. That way I'm not duplicating who all's in the top champions over and over again, so that I can start playing a little more variety between the 4 accounts. But as you can see, even again, this has been 100% free-to-play account. I have not spent anything on this one, and it's progressing well. So let's go over to the second account and the second oldest account. So on this one, as far as progress goes, we are not much further on this one. As a matter of fact, I still have part of Act 5 left to do on this one that I somehow forgot to finish. So I will probably knock that out at some point in the next week or so, just for the hell of it. But I'm, again, one path on Act 6 for that account. So we've got quite a bit to do on that account. Now, on this account, for 7 stars, I'm really excited to play with Yelena a bit more. Silk is definitely a great level. Like I said, Superior Ironman got a great rework before I left, so I know him. I got the Isophene in there, which for a backup account that's not getting spent on, pretty great there. Again, another Spider-Woman to deal with, and now Dazzler and Neg, so I have plenty of power on this account to push things on. And if I don't have it in a 7-star, there's not much I don't have in the 6-star realm on this one. So, including having Phoenix there, I think I have Jean on this account too. I don't remember. Yep, there's Jean. And here's everything I haven't even started putting ISO into yet, which I will do at some point. But I got through everything so much on these smaller accounts. But with the openings today, we picked up a little bit more, so that should help there. And for the final the microphone. So, now for the main account. Now, this is the one that for the most part we've done almost all of our videos from. Everything else. So, let's look at this one. Now, this one, obviously, 7 stars, we're not going to be any shortage of. We're going to have quite a bit of what we're looking at. Yeah, kick. I got 6-star Dracula, but of course was after the 7-star. Ooh. Ouch. 3K units to only get the 6-star. Well, I mean, it's something to work with. But, like I said, we are looking at a decent roster here of 7 stars. I have, what am I looking at? 116 of them at this point. I do have my Mr. Bond, James Bond. How's it going, AV? Nice to see you, brother. It has been a while. So, we are looking at a decent little roster going here. I do have quite a few I need to get leveled up. But, and then of course we just added Spider-Woman to this one. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at content on this particular one. Now, this one we're going to look at more, and I'm going to leave the 6 stars out on this one as opposed to doing what I did on the other ones. But as far as this account goes, we have done more on Act 6 on this one than we have on all the rest. Obviously, we have made at least the first run through on all of them. I've 100%ed everything through Act 5. I've almost finished 6.1, so that one really won't take. That one's just kind of a background type thing. But where is more interesting? Act 7, we still have quite a bit to do on there, including the fact that I still have 7 for 7 to do. So, I don't remember exactly where I'm at on 7 for 7, but we still have a little bit more to go there, so there's some more stuff to pick up as far as that goes. Act 8, I have made it through 8.3 the first time. We have almost 100% at 8.2. It is just the final runs on Behemoth, who is a pain in my butt. And I am so annoyed with his existence. We will be going for the 100% on 8.3 in videos over the next couple months. Starting 8.4, and then obviously we have all of 9 to get to. My 27th rank 4 will be coming very soon. Nice, man. I am looking for my 3rd. But obviously I have a lot of stuff to do that you guys have already done. So coming up with those kind of resources and stuff to do that isn't going to take as much. Now, I am going to go over here and we're going to look at the special quest because this is also something that I have quite a bit to get to. Obviously, Shooting Stars, we did that a long time ago. Grandmaster Scotland, nobody really cares about. Deathless Mausoleum, I have no Deathless champions. So, not going to be looking at that anytime soon. Epoch, I am over halfway through. We will be finishing Epoch here at some point. I did a lot of that last year when I couldn't do channel, but it was still worth it. It was so much fun. Epoch, I think, is one of the better ones that I really liked. Necropolis, we did our first run last year when we first, for my birthday last year when I was in Puyallup after I moved out here. Yeah. Eternity, Abyss, all that type of stuff. Crucible, still going to do this one as well. So, as you guys can see, we have tons of stuff left to do on this account. We have videos for a lifetime to make. Some of them are going to matter to everybody. Some of them are only going to be good tips for newer people into the community, and some of them are going to be just a lot of for people to laugh at me about. And I am always happy to give you guys the ability to laugh at my skill. That's a lot of stuff left and plenty of content to make. That's what I'm saying, man. Sorry if it takes a second to respond. I have kiddos down here. Curb Bros, you have no reason to apologize. Kids always come first. So yeah, like I said, we got content for days to go with, and I have already been asked by my alliance if I could go ahead and make sure I do this incursions thing, which I have seen quite a bit of good things about that one. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that. We're not going to do it today, but I think we'll do that tomorrow. I am going to commit to this. At least one live stream tomorrow. I haven't done any incursions either. It looks good, like I say. I will say that, to be honest with you. It looks like one of the more fun ones, as long as you do your buffs right and make sure you put on your pre-fights. From what I'm hearing, it's really not that hard to get through. So we'll see. We'll see. And I do have some resources. So if I need to, we'll use it. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're supposed to be really easy with Steve. And mine's not even like level 1 by any means. So like mine's jacked up. So that should help quite a bit. So, because I did get mine back in the early days of things. And was able to get quite a bit of leveling to him. So, him combined with a couple of the symbionts to put pre-fights on. One live stream, a 5-hour live. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely do the incursions tomorrow live. And then we'll kind of play it from here there. I may do 2 streams tomorrow, depending on what time I get to the first one and how long incursions takes. If I can get it done in a couple hours and we get to it early enough in the day, I'll do an evening stream as well. But I don't want to. I'm going to be completely and totally honest here and a little bit behind the scenes on things. Getting back to doing this has been a lot of anxiety for me. I've been through quite a bit over the last several months trying to get. The amount of things that have happened in my life in the last couple of years, let alone my life in general, and then also on top of that, just how things have went since I moved out here to Seattle. Now, do not get me wrong. I absolutely love it out here. I am so happy that I did move out here. But I will also say that it has, between the 2 additional times of being homeless, losing my job, losing my car, ending up at a job that I absolutely hated, and then, having a lot of things once I got in here not go exactly right, and just the life stress. I have been struggling with my mental health for quite a while. I'm working on getting that back intact, along with several other things, including also starting to address my physical health as well a bit more. So I don't want to I don't want to commit to more than I know I can healthily do. But I will say this much: I will guarantee that we're going to do the incursions tomorrow live. And like I said, if I feel up to it, we'll do. I was stationed in Burlington, Washington. Went to Seattle a few times. Went to Seattle. Yeah, man. It's so gorgeous up here. I actually went to Burlington not too long ago for to do my driver's license upgrade for the trip, because there wasn't a one closer that had an opening. But yeah, no. And as far as Nevada, I've actually got a friend of mine who lives in Nevada right now, and she's actually coming up after Sumner Fest to spend a few days and hang out. I don't know what time I'll live stream. Honestly, I gotta play it by ear. I'm going to get to a point that I will get a routine down, and I will get committed to times and everything else for everybody over the next couple weeks. You're gonna have to bear with me until I can get consistent again, but I will. But I'm going to be working towards it. I'm excited. I needed some weather tonight. Yeah. It's so boring there, though. MXPX is from okay. Yeah, I don't know. I first off, it's just gorgeous here. Everywhere I go, it's just not until 2 a.m. So I can't even do anything with it. Yeah, middle of the night storms are gorgeous, but they are. But it is. I'm sure it isn't easy to be, a weather enthusiast at that time, especially at your age. Currently, I still have no job, so I'll be able to watch all your live streams. I appreciate it, King. I really do. But, like I said, guys, I really just wanted to come on and hang out for a little bit, get back into things. I forget where she's at. She's out in the desert in a small little community. But you have school. So, but yeah, guys, like I said, I just wanted to do the crystals live. We'll go back to doing actual crystal videos, and I'll do commentary videos, and we'll start working on content. But for tomorrow, we'll definitely do the incursions. Tomorrow is Sunday. So, Uncle lives in Tacoma. Okay, cool. I actually technically live in Tacoma, but I refer to it as Seattle because anybody who doesn't know the area up here would refer to it as Seattle. So, I'm actually on the east end of Tacoma. So, but yeah. Anyways, guys, like I said, first off, I want to thank everybody for stopping in, everybody for all the support. I am so happy to be back to live streaming again. A huge shout out for the donations, the oh my god, memberships, and for anybody who just recently subscribed to the channel. I am so excited to be back and doing this again. I have missed all of you so much. I have missed the community. I am extremely excited to be in Vancouver and get footage for all of you to share with all of you guys and really get back into things. And I promise we're gonna start getting back into doing videos on a regular basis so I can help the community get through content and so that you guys can have entertainment of watching me fail repeatedly. But hey, I will say this much: failure is the greatest life lesson, and I have definitely taken some massive setbacks in the last 2 years since I got out here, but we are up and running and we are moving forward, and I am so lucky to have all of you guys on board and supporting me. I want to see something real quick. Let's see. Truth is actually live right now. Let's go over and read him. So, what better way to do to promote the man some more than to stop in with a Wolfpack raid for the first time in a while. Gotta go eat dinner. No problem, Legacy. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate the support. I appreciate all you guys. You guys have been absolutely wonderful, and I cannot thank you guys enough for staying by my side through everything, and I am so happy to be back. We will be doing a lot more this weekend. Like I said, we may do 2 tomorrow, but we will definitely do at least 1 stream tomorrow. So stay tuned. I will post it out on all the socials when I decide to go live, and I will see you then. But until then, I hope everybody has a great day, a great night, and pulls a God tier champion soon. And until then, love you guys. Peace out.